That's a hitter. Salute to Thugger and YN for YFN for getting, you know what I'm saying, honoring that bridge, man, and really bringing a culture back together, man. I love to see that unification. Chat, what it do? Let me read some of the chat, man. See what y'all got going on in here. Sinku said he set this one out. You sitting this one out, brother? Holding till I'm rich. Let's get it, Pain. What up, Loki? Yeah, that soundtrack is fire. Yeah, that joint was hitting, wasn't it, bro? It was looking bay. It was fucking slapping. All right, let's get into the market. Looking okay. Nothing to get too excited about. Again, guys, we gonna. I'm not. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing because I know I sound like a broken record. But you want to be able to follow. Keep looking at my wrong camera, by the way. I'm on this camera. But you want to be able to follow the YouTubers that stay consistent with their thesis and beliefs. And again, y'all been following my channel, and nothing is about to change from what I'm saying. As long as we are under this orange line for BTC. It's going to be rocky. It's going to be rocky, chat. And that's okay. Because that doesn't mean, I'm so used to looking at this camera, but that doesn't mean that this is the end of the bull market. But if we do just start ripping from here, because you know it is green, bro. I really can't wait. Guys, I'm dropping something on Pump Fun Nasty. For sure. Get ready. Let's get it. Yeah, I don't feel the doom and gloom. No, it's not that I'm not moon boyish either, right? I'm telling you, like, as long as we're under this orange line, we're gonna, and then you see we're clearly green, right? And I'm telling you, like, let's not get excited. We already know. As soon as we're under this orange line, Bitcoin's gonna struggle. Altcoins are at liability when Bitcoin struggles. It's really as simple as that. We keep it simple. KISS. All right, that's what we was taught in business. Keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple. All right, the total 3 and the others, I believe, are still above the orange line. So this is what I'm saying. The fact that they are still above the orange line and Bitcoin is below the orange line, right? That is showing you that the strength is still in the market. I don't think bears should celebrate yet either, right? Just like I don't think us moon boys should celebrate yet. I don't think bears should celebrate yet either. Every time we've had these bearish corrections, you can see we come and retest this neckline that created the inverted head and shoulders and shoulders, head, the inverted head and shoulders. We come and retest the neckline. We have bounced back off of it. That also is a positive sign. You could see it. And this is why I'm telling you that it's a positive sign. This is the total 3. Because look, remember when this was resistance, right? Where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, everybody thought it was over. We was like, oh my goodness, we cannot get into price discovery, right? Now, instead of being resistance, it's turning into support. We got 3 weeks of the bears trying to get us down here below a $1 trillion market cap for the total 3, and they just can't do it. They just can't do it. So, small little wins here, but this is just an example of why the strength continues to be in the market. And most of the strength has been driven by institutional money, right? We haven't really seen retail here, besides like maybe a couple times they showed up when Trump dropped a meme coin. President Trump dropped a meme coin. They showed up when Pump Fund and the CCM meta first started. A couple weeks ago, retail was coming back in. I want to create a token type stuff, but we haven't really seen that FOMO and euphoria. Thing is, will we see it? Will we see it, right? So the same can be said for the others chart. As you see, we have been using the 50-day moving average as resistance, the 21-day EMA as resistance. And we're literally staring at a golden cross. On the others chart, the shitty of the shitties, the low caps, the micro caps, the others. This is not total 3. This is the others. We're staring at a golden cross, by the way. And we're still above this orange line on our ultimate RSI. Final boss. Does Powell give a hit at QT? Cuts are already priced in. Because we can only get so much hype and hopium from cuts. They're already priced in. Next up. Powell hinting at the end of QT. If he doesn't end QT, then we're just going to chop until he gets replaced. May 2026. We're just going to chop until he gets replaced. Or whatever, enter a bear market and then have some type of crazy, weird, quick as fuck bear market, and then he gets replaced and they start printing again. They have not showed me anything else that could possibly show me that's going to change their mind. Could Q4 be a crazy rally? Yes. Will it be altcoin season? Maybe not by you guys' definition, right? You guys' definition is the Ethereum needs to be in price discovery. The total 3 needs to be above 4 trillion and all type of other shit that y'all think that needs to happen in for altcoin season for altcoin season to happen. Meanwhile, missing out on 5 to 10 narratives where you could have made some good money. You're waiting for altcoin season, holding, diamond hands. Not to say that wasn't the wrong strategy, but it just wasn't the strategy for this cycle. People who pivot, made moves, moved things around, made money this cycle. People who did it. Is what it is. We're not going to sugarcoat it. Can I get a hell yeah, Millie? God damn, right? I think I'm cooking today. Look at them in the chat today, babe. This is good. What y'all? You got 21 people in here. Make sure that you like, subscribe. QNT gets UK to go ahead for trials. What up, Wise? But that's just really what it's been, right? What you want me to say, really? So we got positive things happening. We got negative things happening. Let's check out the some stocks in the stock market and see how they're looking at, right? You know what I'm saying? Stocks still look bullish. QQQ looks a little bit extended, but it's in a bull trend, right? And check out the SPY. It looks a little bit extended, looks a little bit exhausted, but it's in a bull. It's in an uptrend, right? This uptrend looks like it's starting to stall out a little bit, but it's in an uptrend, right? Check out the home builders. XHB. A little bit already starting to put it in correction, but we know what's been going on with the housing. Check out the DXY. DXY could be coming back too. DXY giving us that builder's cross. So yeah. And now I understand why there's analysts saying that, and they're preparing for Bitcoin dominance to go up, right? As the DXY starts to, gets back above this orange line, it's going to be a lot of turmoil for altcoins to have an altcoin season. Like fuck all the thumbnails, fuck all the titles and shit. Like, I'm telling y'all some real shit, man. Like that's what I be trying to say. Like, this is just like, you gotta do some thumbnails, title type shit, because nobody is watching YouTube content for crypto, right? It's like YouTube content is just going down, period, right? Everybody's starting to go into the realm of live streaming, right? Everything has to be live. Everything has to be active right there in the moment, right? So, okay, fuck the thumbnails, fuck the titles. It is what it is. You can see here we're getting the ultimate RSI cross on the DXY. Technically, that's bearish. That's bearish for an environment for altcoins to have an altcoin season. Is it bearish for Bitcoin? No, absolutely not. But you could see capital rotate back into Bitcoin and Bitcoin push up, maybe back into all-time highs, which would be pro bullish for altcoins midterm, right? Maybe they correct first as liquidity rotates, Bitcoin dominance goes back up, and then sometime in Q4 we see a massive altcoin rally because Bitcoin dominance starts to correct. You can already see Bitcoin dominance starting to go up here, but the bullish part about it is it hasn't crossed this orange line. So, that doesn't mean it's starting a new trend yet. Maybe it's starting to find a local floor, but it doesn't mean it's starting a new trend yet, right? It's just not above that orange line. So again, that's good for altcoins. That's good for altcoins. I would anticipate the others dominance is also correcting here, as it probably was going up. Others dominance, yeah, corrected. What we're looking for here is a higher low on the others dominance. Others.d on Trading View. All right, we're looking for that. We're looking to hold that 21-day EMA and put in a higher low here. As long as we're above this orange line, we're in the green here for others D, others dominance. So yeah, this is normal. Others dominance correct, altcoins correct. You can see the strength here from this wick candle. Let me actually zoom it in for you guys. You can see the strength here from this wick candle. That's showing you the strength of bears being unable to get us back below 21-day EMA. Again, this is bullish for altcoins. So before all the bears start to celebrate, you know what I mean? I don't think nobody's winning this battle, right? Maybe we just chop and it's like tug of war. Could be. Let me get some of these comments. We got 23 people in here, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe. Hell yeah, Q4 is the final boss. Be sure new people to learn and to buy things when they are bloody for future gains. If you did the past 2 years, you would still be up. Yes, absolutely. Look, facts. Facts, he's cooking. That's facts. That's facts, chat. That's facts. You know, the best time to DCA is when things, you know, are like this. This is when you want to add to your bags. This is when you draw into that belief, that hope, that which you know, your strategy, you know, with the little bit of patience is going to prevail, right? And a lot of coins are down 25%, 30% on the week. Coins that's been pumping, pump fund coin has been pumping. Aster, you know what I mean? It's a couple good Aster beta plays out there. AVNT. I looked at that at the dip. Not even gonna lie, this is a project I believe that I can go into size and make a good little bit of money in the last leg. I don't want to say what I did. Okay, so AVNT. All right, my theory, my thesis. I shared it inside the Patreon. I shared this inside the Patreon, by the way. Theory and my thesis here, right? Great beta play to Hyperliquid and Aster, right? You got Hyperliquid that's created by whoever they created that, right? Then you got Aster, what was created by CZ, and then you got Avantis that's like backed by Coinbase, backed by, you know, those guys and stuff like that. So direct competitor to all three. It's nothing that I feel like AVNT does better than any of them. It just has a lower market cap and I see more potential. That's it. Has nothing to do with nothing else. It's part of a narrative that's hot. It has the lowest market cap of the strongest of those three. I'll place my bet here. If I lose, I lose, but I'm willing to take that risk, right? All of the other two are well above billions of dollars. Aster is like what, 3 billion? Hyper is what I mean, what are these tokens? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just making trades that make sense on anything that's hot. That's how you have been able to make money inside the market. Hyperliquid is 12 billion. Aster is 3 billion. AVNT is 450 million, right? I'm actually already in the green on my trade. May not have got into it like $1, like some of y'all have been literally spamming the fucking chat. AVNT, thank you. I did my research. It checked out. Yeah, yesterday and the day before that, bought a good little amount of AVNT, all because of the beta play to the narrative. I wanted the one with the lower market cap, the one that was actually correcting at the time. It all played out. Now it's starting to go back up. It's just part of the narrative. The narrative is perp dex. Simple, perp dexes. I got another one that has a smaller market cap than this that I'm also looking at. I use that one to do some, bro. It's actually a crazy fucking project, by the way, chat. It's actually a crazy fucking project. I don't want to talk about it yet. I'm still researching it, but it's actually a crazy fucking project. We got 28 people here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Apex is I think is a very good play. I think I may have seen that in the perp dex categories on CoinMarketCap. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I did see Apex. I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm tripping. Bybit is involved. Okay. AVNT, I called that at 23 cents. But yeah, Aster, I was a bit late at 59. Yeah, Pie Guys. You was one of the guys that was like spamming the chat AVNT, right? Now, thank you for that. Didn't get in as early as you, but I love the fact that I'm able to bet on something that's under $1 billion if I go in with size. This is not 100, 200, $300, guys. This is a token that's sitting at a $450 million market cap that I want to be able to capture the latest part of what Q4 could possibly bring us, right? A correction going into October is so fucking bullish. Like, I don't even know why anybody would be bearish. Like, a correction going into October, historically, what, one of the best months for risk on assets of all time. I can be more bullish for this Q4. Maybe anything after that, Q1, Q2, if it's extended, who cares? I don't care. I'm not saying that I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? No, I'm trying to take advantage of these small little bubbles within the cycle, because I know that this cycle has been extended. I know it has. I know it has. I'm not going to trick myself into believing it hasn't. But there's still opportunity all the time in crypto. All right, let's get into some of these comments. One you can follow right now is Lighter and Edge X. You know what? I'm going to go check those out, because what I figured out is to, you know what I'm saying, to check out things when you say it. So hold on here. Did I fix my Be Right Back? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, I did. Be right back. I'm not going nowhere. Are good to bring up my notebook here. That way I remember what you just said. Lighter and Edge X. Remember that. Sometimes I'll be forgetting some of the shit y'all be saying. Edge X. All right, we'll get back to that. All right, I got that written down there. I'll write that down real quick. It's funny, I love AUT on Lighter, so it's nicely in profit and getting points for another airdrop. Hey, it's another one that I've been looking at. Are you on X, bro? DM me on X, Altcoin Million. It's another one I've been looking at, man. I want to know if you heard about it. It's starting to catch some steam from some wallets that I've been tracking. All right, let's go back to today. It's looking good for the day, KTA. I know YouTube gonna make me have to take that Young Thug song off at the beginning. They always do. This is why I can't wait to move. I'm actually excited to move the pump, man. The more I like get into the streams, watch the streams, and like pay attention to what's going on. Like, I literally faded the fuck out of Cryptos R Us coin. Like, why did I do that? I found that coin at a $500,000 market cap. I'm sitting here watching it, right? I'm sitting here watching it, gang. Hold on. Where is it? Gray BTC. Oh, doing some trenching. Oh my goodness. Don't tell me it's at a $14 million market cap. Bro, I seen this token at 500,000, because y'all know I be like trading live coins, right? I trade pump fund streaming coins. That's what I've been doing to make some capital within this little of rocky situation that we've been in, right? And I'm seeing Clash, and it's like George playing a game, and I'm like, this could be pre-recorded, or this could be somebody streaming his live, right? That's what happens sometimes on live. So I didn't look into anything, because I'm like, no way his coin is like sitting at 500,000, right? So I remember him saying this on the stream early. He was like, yeah, I didn't really tell anybody about it. I just kind of like opened the stream and let people figure it out on their own, right? Great fucking idea, George. So, like, I seen it at 500,000 and didn't think none of it, right? It went to like 2-3 million the next day. And that's when I knew it was real, right? Faded it again. Like, it's too high. I didn't get in early. I could have gotten in 500,000. Yeah. Wake up today. The shit is fucking at 14 million, chat. 14 million. I don't know if y'all watch Cryptos R Us, but this is his Pump Fund live stream token. And yes, it's real. And yes, it's sitting at 14 million right now. Bro has been cooking. So, like, just watching George right there play a game and do giveaways, right? Basically, that's the concept of his channel on Pump Fund. Just gave me so much confidence based on everything that I have planned for the community once I start streaming over there. Again, guys, it makes no sense for me to stream on YouTube. Like, if I'm going to stream what I'm doing right now, I should be streaming on Pump. That's the most logical decision. it just outside of the coin aspect, right? Before streaming, if you're looking at Pump, Kick, Twitch, there is nothing that can compensate you like Pump can. That's the honest fucking truth. I'm not even gonna tell you how much creator rewards he made, by the way. I think it's right now sitting at like 350,000, and his token is at a $14 million market cap. There's no other streaming platform that will compensate you like that. And I know I was talking about not having any of the coin, but the way to go is for me to actually have the coin and lock it immediately. Just lock whatever I buy, because we can't let the supply get in the wrong hands. I think most of the time the reason why these coins fail, the people that's actually doing the right thing and trying to do the shit the right way, is because the supply gets in the wrong hands. It gets in the wrong people's hands. It just gets in the wrong people's hands. And they bundle it up, they sell it, you know what I mean? And it's not the creator, right? It's the people that's trading on Pump Fund. These expert bundlers, snipers. Y'all know the crew. Y'all know the crew. Okay? So salute to Cryptos R Us George, bro. You are killing it, dog. Salute to Pablo Crow. His token has went like topped out at like 2 million. Salute to him, man. You know what I'm saying? You can see Pablo Crow token is doing well. These are other YouTubers that give us hope. Right? That, you know, there are people out there still doing the right thing. So I wanted to take a little time out my stream just to salute that shit, because we need more people, man, that's going to do this shit the right way over on Pump. If we going to onboard people, if we going to bring retail in, we need more people that's going to do shit the right way, bro. So salute to these brothers, bro. Salute to George. Salute to Pablo Crow. You know what I'm saying? If no other YouTuber give you the flowers, I'll let you know, right? You feel me? And like I said, there's other YouTuber coins that just are not doing anything, right? So for these guys to be able to be well over 1 million and George well over 10 million in this type of market says a thing, you know, says something, right? So salute to them, and also salute to the community over there that's really showing up and showing out and showing people how it's supposed to be done. All right, chat. So I wanted to keep it real right there. Let's get into some of these comments here. Yeah, man, they just followed you there. Hey, yeah, they did. They need to work on a bit rate too. Shit too skippy over there. Like it like no. If I'm seeing people using the same type of phones on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, and it's not all skippy, it shouldn't be skippy over there. So I don't know what's going on that's causing it to be so skippy. The only way you can create really good content is if you have really good cameras. But if you don't, if you're trying to use a phone, you can use a phone on YouTube, you can use a phone anywhere else, but it'd be very, very hard to use a phone on Pump Fund. So, yeah, they do need to fix a few things. It's new. It's a new streaming platform, right? We don't even look at it as a launch pad anymore or token creation. This is what newbies and norbies come in and say. That every time when they live stream, people are saying, hey, download Pump. It's a new streaming platform. Guys, that is fucking bullish, yo. That is bullish. That is bullish. That is retail adoption happening before your eyes, right? People can be negative, whatever. I really don't care. But at the end of the day, it's happening. And there's nothing you can do that's going to stop it. Yeah, like I say, there's no other platform that's going to be able to give an opportunity to creators like Pump is doing. It's only in crypto, dog. Only in crypto. You just follow me? All right. I mean, I'll check that out. You said you be farming, bro? I'm fucking with you 5 guys, man. Salute to the chat, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, keep it very crypto and digital entrepreneur and algorithms. I was doing a lot of edit this morning with my new Tensor video, so I'm not using my other camera on my light today, guys. Bear with me, y'all know sometimes I get a little bit sensitive to light, but I wanted to live stream since I hadn't live streamed in a couple days, so we're using the webcam right now. Still a really good webcam, by the way. It's the best webcam you can get. But, nothing beats a mirrorless camera. You know what I'm saying? But excuse me for the Pump Fund looking type of stream here. We got 36 people in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. So the market is looking good, right? We got a few things we need to work on. I guess we check out the FOMC type of the meetings. Guys, I was building something fucking sick this morning. I done built like 2 or 3 things for the stream. Oh my goodness, I'm excited to share. What's this? 89% chance of an ease, 10% chance of another pause, right? So yesterday we got some job data that came out that was a little bit, pro Powell in the data, which could again cause Powell to stand pat. And then we got some, what's that? I think we got some like inflation or something today, and it was as expected. And again, that was more so like conflicts with what Powell is saying. So it's like the job market showed a little bit of strength, and he's operating under a dual mandate, right? They're looking at the inflation, they're looking at the job data, right? So the job data said one thing, they're looking at the CPI, all that other shit said something else, whatever. And it's again worked in our favor. As you can see, the percentage jumped up a bit to almost 90% chance of AEs. I'm not going to be that YouTuber to push any more cuts. I think most of what we think we're going to get from the cuts is already priced in at this time. What the market is looking at is Powell's posture. How, if he's hinting towards QT, we're basically trying to figure out, are they going to stop removing capital, or are they going to start printing, or are they going to keep, are they just going to do nothing, right? No QT, no QE, just leave the balance sheet as is, right? Which is bullish for crypto, by the way. That's bullish. So we don't necessarily have to get printing to be bullish, right? If they could just stop QT, that's bullish. It's not as bullish, but it's bullish, right? But the people would argue QE is bearish because it means something is broken. So maybe doing nothing is what's most bullish. Chat, let me know what you think. Other than that, man, we had some news. I didn't mean to laugh, but we did have some news. Some type of tension between NATO and Russia in near Alaska. The fuck is going on? Chat, what was going on? What was chat? I gotta talk to the chat real quick. What was that? What was going on between like NATO and Russia near Alaska? Somebody tell me in the comments. He's saying no altcoin season deal with it. But it doesn't make any difference to me whether it's considered an altcoin season or not. I'm saying, in my opinion, there was areas where we had nice, good moves for altcoins for people to make money. So if you want to feel better about saying that, man, I choose not to get baited into rage. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to rage bait me today, Hall of Fame. I'm in a very, very good space. This cycle has been a learning experience, and it's been a pretty good cycle. So I'm not too upset about it at all. Johnny says Bybit is involved. Yeah, I'm not. You're not gonna rage bait me today, man. Not today. I'm chilling, bro. I can't get too excited today. I'm cool. And like I said, it has not been a bad cycle. So like, however you look at it, 15K to 124 is still really, really good. And in the midst of that, you know what I mean? There were times where altcoins did well enough for people to have made some money. I'm not gonna take that back. So I don't know. You're supposed to be able to see the progress. AVNT did a 10x. If you want to say no alt season, that's fine, but you have to find the gems and be early. And I think it does another 10x. I think that one does another 10x, by the way. That's what I'm betting on. 5 to 10x from here. Just get me somewhere near where Aster is, right? In a good Q4 rally, and we still win. We still win, man. And who knows, like crazy altcoin booms in October. Hey, look, like I said, bro, we had meme season, we had AI season, we had AI agent season, we had like two AI seasons. We had our RWA season. Okay, we didn't have full altcoin season. Everything ran out at the same time. Who cares? We had AI season, we had AI agent season, we had meme coin season. I can go on and on. It was a whole bunch of bubbles that popped off, man. So it's not, and like I said, I took a lot of flack for that. Like, $1 million on altcoin season, but it was like, bro, people sat here and watched us, the gem hunters, buy all low caps and shit, and just like shit just ran. You know what I mean? And like you was able to make a little bit of money. You know what I mean? Was it life changing? Who cares? Nah, it wasn't like altcoin season life changing 2017 ICO boom. Nah. Not gonna get up here and cap. Momo Army in the house. What up, Momo Army? Salute to Momo Army, man, for showing up each and every day. This, whether it's a bullish day, whether it's a bearish day, I love to see communities go hard. Alt season happening. Chunk, so if you're not up by now, you bought at the top. Jumpstart. Like, all I've been doing is progressing this entire time, bro. Since June 2022. So I agree. But when I say that, it's because other YouTubers, they get up here and say altcoin season never happened, right? Because they only buy blue chips. They only buy shit that's listed on exchanges. So to them, altcoin season never happened. Or they just was so far deep into 2021 coins that they never sold and they just held those expecting altcoin season, right? But like, I was a little bit more part of a Degen wave. So like, I'm with Pygaz. I'm with Jumpstart Garage. I never understood the whole altcoin season never happened narrative, bro. I never understood that. The only reason that is a narrative is because Ben Cowan says it. Let's be fucking real. The only reason it's a narrative is because Ben Cowan says it. And since Ben Cowan says it and he's been according, literally right according to people, right? They people like the altcoin season never happened. Only people is saying that is because of Ben Cowan, bro. Like, let's be real, man. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just being real. I like you and I can jump in the size. I don't mess too much with super means. If someone tells me I usually throw in a few hundred. Well, you can throw in a few hundred in like smaller shit, man, and make 10K, 20K. You know what I'm saying? If you get into the right coin. You could put 2 Solana, like $400, right? Make 10K real quick. Make 7K real quick, right? Well, that's what them trenchers is doing. That's what they be doing. They putting 2 SOL. They put 2 SOL. They flipping 2 SOL, 3 SOL. They not putting 0.1, bro. They not putting 0.1, chat. They not putting 0.1. They putting like 3 SOL, 4 SOL. It's easier to make money when you put big money. It's harder to do it when you using like like $20, $30, right? Because that shit moves so fast and it's like you get taxed so much in fees from trading the coins on those platforms that it makes no sense to do like $20. You got to do like 2 SOL, 3 SOL, and live with it. Live with it. It's a dangerous game. A lot of people lose it all doing it, but like you can make a lot of money with 2, 3 SOL trading the meme coins if you get in early. Okay. I'm gonna just ignore that one. A meme coin is like at 100K mark cap, so I throw it in. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even at 100K, you full port like 2, 3 SOL. Shit, and it go to like 10 million, 20 million, man. You ate, bro. You ate. You over there having altcoin seasons. So I'm saying like the altcoin thing looked different in certain people's perspective. I don't think nobody's wrong in this situation. I don't think there's no, oh, you're wrong, I'm wrong, you're right, I'm right. I don't think there's none of that. I just think your perspective is your reality. Your perspective is your reality. If you felt like there was money, if you made money with altcoins, then you feel like altcoin season happened. If you didn't make any money with altcoins, then you feel like altcoin season never happened. It's no right or wrong, in my opinion. And now I'm just saying, I'm just, you know what I mean? Standing outside, not being biased to neither conversation. Altcoin season occurred whenever Trump did something positive for crypto. He's been doing what he said he was been doing for crypto, y'all. Like, bro, it's crypto people. We fumble the bag. We fumble the ball. It's no one else's fault. Every time, right? Every time we get something good for crypto, look what the big accounts do, right? Just pay attention to the big accounts. They start whining and complaining 2 weeks later. Like, oh, it wasn't this and all. Every time we get something bullish, they start whining and complaining. Last cycle is like, oh, we need institutional money. Soon as the institutions got in, oh man, I wish the institutions never got in. The institutions are messing it up. The institutions is the reason Bitcoin dominance won't go down. Ooh, do they start whining about that? They start whining about Trump ain't doing this, and then Trump did that. They start whining again. They start whining about, oh man, we need a way for the the creators and stuff like that to get, and then when the creators get paid, the pump fund traders, oh, y'all not focusing on the traders. The traders should be the one you focus. They start whining about that. Bro, they whine about everything, bro. Me, I appreciate what's happening. I'm humble. Bro. I appreciate every law that's pro crypto because I remember when it wasn't. I appreciate every new idea that turns into a launch pad because I remember when no one could create a token. You had to know how to code. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the new shit that's happening in crypto. Every day, if you pay attention to my X and my Twitter page, I'm always posting 3 times a day on posts, and I say the same thing, adoption daily. Because literally, we be getting adoption daily, and I don't think people be really paying attention. I don't think people be really paying attention. Everybody want me to go live on Pump Fund, bro. The coin is already built. The coin is already built. Everything is already done. I just got to hit the live button, bro. Everything is already fucking done. The shit that I got put together is beautiful. It's already put together. It's the aesthetics, the surface later, the logo, all that shit already put together, chat. It's already put together. I'm just waiting for the conditions to change to launch. It's experience, bro. Just work with me, bro. Work with me. I know when to launch, bro. I know. I've learned. I live and I learned this shit, man. He said, please. We're going to go up like George. As long as the community push that shit like how they doing on Crypto R Us, y'all already know y'all rocking with a real one, bro. I don't need to rug nobody, bro. I don't need to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I learned how important it is for supply to get in the right hands, bro. I learned from the last rodeo. And we was able to push that to almost 2 million market cap. So think about where it came from, and we was able to push the last coin to almost $2 million market cap. I burnt 90% of the token. Y'all be talking about meme coins on BNB like there's not a token that has right now that's created that I burnt 90% of the token on BNB. By the way, I burnt 90% of the token, by the way. Well, maybe like 70%, and then 20% is locked away for like 20 years. I burnt 70%, then I locked 20% for like 20 years. You got to hit the button now. Nah, bro. I ain't about to hit the button now. Not yet. You going to know when I hit the button. I'm looking at the indicators, and the market got to be, the sun got to be coming from a 90-degree angle. The wind got to perfectly be blowing at 2 miles per hour. The setting has to be perfect. I'm talking like a fair weather operator. How you gonna miss it, Really Rich? How you gonna miss it, bro? I'm gonna let everybody know when I drop, bro. I'm not gonna do y'all like that. Y'all better hold though. Y'all better not do me like that. I'm gonna let y'all know when I drop. I ain't gonna do y'all. Or I might just do what George did. I might just do what George did. Just drop. You know what I'm saying? When no one expected, and then you gotta find it, like his community did. His community found the token themselves. Maybe we should do that. That way, I know the supply gonna get in the right hands. Conditions is perfect right now. This man is spamming the chat. Hey, give him some applause, yo. Bro is spamming the chat, bro. Putting pressure on me to drop. Really Rich, are you new, bro? I don't think I ever seen you before. Really Rich, I don't think I even seen you before. Man, it'll be out soon, bro. Just hold your horses. Nah, man, this ain't the time. I ain't pressured at all. Trust me. When you see them YouTubes that's pressed, bro, that mean they need the creator rewards. I ain't pressed like that, bro. I want the creator rewards, but I also want to make sure the community get rewarded as well. That's the difference. I want the rewards, but I want to make sure the community get rewarded as well, bro. That's the difference. I ain't even gonna cap to y'all. We both gotta do well with this. It can't just be a one-way street. It gotta be like Cryptos R Us token, like sending. You know what I'm saying? Salute to George, bruh. George shit at what's his market cap now? Cryptos R Us coin. I ain't saying buy it now because I don't hold any. I like I said, I faded it because I didn't know if it was real or not. Is that a $13 million market cap right now? Yeah, his shit exploded, bro. His shit exploded, chat. And all he doing is just sitting here. Yeah, his shit absolutely cooked, bro. This is Crypto George's token. And y'all can see all he doing is just playing the game, bro. Playing the game, talking about crypto. Nothing too spicy. Playing the game with the chart on the screen, talking about crypto. Nothing too spicy. His shit done ran to 14 million, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is crazy. Chat, that is crazy. We going back. Y'all gonna bet me? Yo, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 39 people covered in here. I like to hear, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming back, chat. I'm coming back. I come back like 32. I jump back like 33. I come back like 32. I jump back like 33. I know I can do it. Don't like I know I can do it. We look. Soon as bro, I ain't even gonna play around. Soon as it drop, I'm gonna pay decks, all of that, knock all of that out, then start working on different things to get us in the right places, bro. I just know I think George got some people doing that shit for him, bro. No way he does all of that. It's a lot. Now to light himself on fire to get 14 feet. Talk to him, Carlton. Y'all really turning me up today. That's preach to him, Carlton. That's what Pump Fun needs, bro. They just need a personality. You ain't got to do all that stuff. They just need somebody that's going to be there, longevity, and got personality and charisma. That's all you need. You ain't got to do all of that crazy shit, dog. You ain't even got to do all of that crazy shit. No. I got some really, really good ideas and things that I've been wanting to do that's kind of crazy that could create content. So, if I could, be tempted by you guys, if we hit these milestones, I wouldn't mind doing it for content. You know what I mean? I don't want to just be here in the studio all the time, right? I do plan on doing some IRL, some banger IRLs, and some other things that the token will be wrapped around, like I said, philanthropy. A lot of the things we'll be pushing philanthropy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's the key. But anyways, enough about that. Y'all trying to hype me up. I ain't falling. Look, where my boy AOKG, bro? I ain't finna name it that, bro. See, that's what I won't ever do. You won't even know the name coming, but the name already created. Name created. Everything created. Logo created. Spicy. All of my stream overlay with the logo, all of that already created. If I switch to my other stream overlay, you will see that it already is created with the token, with the brand. I literally did everything to make this look as professional as possible. I just haven't launched yet. RPAD, what's the word? Good to see you in the chat, baby. What's good? He said the market pulled back already. Bro, I ain't worried about that market, bro. Trust me. I'm not worrying about that market. I know that this ain't it, right? I know this is not the end of the bull run. All right, I think that we go higher, and we go higher. I don't think this is the end of the bull run at all. So I'm not concerned at all. I think the best thing is not to do anything, right? The only thing that I did do, chat, is I wanted exposure to the perp dex narrative. I didn't have any perp dex tokens, so I spent days researching the perp dex tokens that had the smallest market caps, the ones that had the most backers, because when you build like a RWA platform or perp dex like that allows you to add leverage to real world assets, then you got to have a lot of fucking liquidity and money to be able to make that type of platform. So I wanted to make sure it was one that was liquid. You can really find small caps and all of that, and it's like, oh yeah, they say they're building a perp dex, but they don't got enough money to really build a perp dex. You got to have money to build a perp dex. That's why Aster is doing so well. That's what Hyper is doing so well. That's why AVNT is doing so well. Look at the backers, the people behind it. Maybe it's the VC companies that's backing it, right? This is not a narrative like a meme coin or some slop AI shit you can throw together, right? That doesn't require a large amount of capital. We're talking about allowing people to add leverage to real world assets. That takes fucking liquidity, man. Liquidity. You need some people with some long pockets. That are angel investors. So I bought one token that was in the perp dex narrative. And that's that. Aster still has to flip hype. We not done yet. But one. No, bro. I'm not. I would never name it that, because then people going to drop a whole bunch of milli tokens. So why would I ain't naming that shit with my name on it. There's no end in the bull run. You don't think so? Then you ain't never been in a bear market. I'm bullish telling you this, bro. I used to be just like you, really rich. There's no end to a bull market. Shit, me. You gonna know when shit end, bro. People gonna start, businesses gonna start falling, exchanges gonna start falling off, founders gonna start going to jail. The big players gonna start selling Bitcoin publicly. Somebody gonna get liquidated, like MicroStrategy could get liquidated. All type of shit gonna happen in this next bear market. Believe me, bro. Believe me. This next bear market is gonna be a ice age. It's gonna be an ice age, chat. It's gonna be so spicy. It's gonna be so cold that it's spicy. So cold that it's hot. It's gonna be an ice age. Yeah, it does take money to make money. For sure. Most people don't understand that it does take money to make money. For sure. You want me to drop on Pump? I like how Pump changed the chat, right? So in order to chat now on the live streams, you have to hold the token. That was a W. That was a W. Just an easy change to change everything about them bots, right? Because if you're going to pay to hold the token just to bot some shit out, then you got to be fucking diabolical in the head. Like you that much of a hater that you buy some of the token just so you can bot out the chat. They said allegedly. They said the other streaming platforms was the ones that was doing that allegedly. Allegedly. Yeah, Bitcoin has been on an only uptrend, bro. If you zoom out on Bitcoin, that shit has been only up, bro. That is no cap. Now that's no cap. But we're not just talking about Bitcoins on this channel. We talk about altcoins too, and you can't really say that about altcoins, like, but you can say that about Bitcoin, bro. Look at this shit, like. What the hell? This has been the greatest asset of all time, bro. The GOAT. Look at the GOAT. This is Michael Jordan right here, bro. The trajectory never ended, bro. 6 championships. The greatest of all time. Fuck LeBron, bro. Jordan, the greatest of all time. MJ. You know what I'm saying? You see it in the flesh right here, bruh. MJ. Michael Jeffrey Jordan. The greatest NBA player of all time. Look at Bitcoin. Talk to me, chat. Yeah, it is the best, bruh. Michael said they ain't built for a beer. You do. I mean, shit. All right, y'all. What y'all think gonna happen? Y'all think strategy? Y'all think strategy gonna hold it down? Look at strategy. Ever since they got, look how much better they did ever since they got Bitcoin, bro. Because remember, he wasn't bullish on Bitcoin at first, but when he got bullish on Bitcoin, the whole trajectory of his company changed. Ain't that crazy? That's crazy. So now his chart looking like Bitcoin. So as long as Bitcoin gonna go up, this joint probably gonna go up too, bro. MicroStrategy, it is coming to retest our little buy box there. That's crazy. It bounced right off it. I didn't even know I made this for MicroStrategy, but yeah, that was definitely a support line there. Damn, that was perfect. Your boy Millie. Oh, yeah, it's bearish right now. Look at that. Until it gets up above the orange line, this shit gonna be ugly. Ugly, bro. It's probably, yeah, it's way bearish than Bitcoin. It's way more bearish than Bitcoin. This is going lower. This is probably going to retest this red line, which is this neckline here, which is about 260. Maybe it holds 272. But the way that this ultimate RSI below the orange line looking just tells me it's going to go lower. It's going to roll lower, and it's going to retest this structure here. Yep, it's going to retest this structure right here. It's going to retest this structure. This structure is either going to be support, or it's going to be moderate, moderate resistance here, right? So like kind of like resistance and some more structure. It's probably going to build some more structure here, as long as it's below this orange line on the ultimate RSI. Low MicroStrategy is this foreshadowing? Is this foreshadowing what's to come for Bitcoin? That's what I want to know, because like, is this front running the Bitcoin fucking dump? Moving averages trading to the downside. Yeah, this is looking like it's ready to turn bearish. Absolutely, chat. It needs to make some changes. I shit like you about to turn bearish, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. 1 million coin. Yeah, you still, bro. I'm not stamping none of that. Really rich. Just chill, bro. I ain't stamping none of that. They're gonna be riches on earth. Yeah, all those DATs are kind of scary for the bear market. If strategy liquidates, we have a massive sell-off. That's true. And we're talking about a lot of these treasury companies, the Tommy Lee Treasury Company, because remember, like I said in my latest video, guys, make sure y'all go support that video that I made with Tao. Like, I edited, I'm doing edits and everything, rolling some shit out for y'all. So please go support the video, guys. If you support me, go to support the video. That doesn't mean you gotta buy Tao. Just go watch the video and support it. That's all I'm asking. After the stream, though. Appreciate that. Appreciate that really rich. Nah, he sell to buy more. You say he sell to buy more Bitcoin. Well, the thing is, we got so many treasury companies now that, and like I said, we're not in a bear market, because I remember everything that was going on in the bear market, and I remember all the stuff that gets talked about in a bear market. Like in a bear market, you hear them talking about, oh, the miners are capitulating, the miners, and the what is the other shit, the hash rate and all of that shit that they talk about in the bear market. They don't talk about that in a bull run. You don't hear it as much. In the bear market, you hear every excuse under the book. So this is why I don't think that we're in a bear market. Do I think that we're doing a little bit of a correction? Yes. Do I think that correction is bullish? Absolutely. I would prefer a correction and a dump to continue for the rest of September going into October. Like, if you're trying to make as much money as you want to in the last Q4, you want to be able to accumulate your bags as low as you can get them. And if we continue to dump into September, that's not bearish if we're anticipating to have a good Q4 at some point in Q4, maybe if it's mid-October. Remember what happened last year? Last year, everybody was bearish because of what was going on in September. And then everybody got bullish because we knew October was going to come. And then the first 10 days of October were absolutely a massacre. It was bearish. It was like, oh, it's Dumptober, it's not October. By mid and late October, we was fucking pumping again. And nothing changed. Q4 was bullish. That whole Q4 going into Q1 was bullish until Trump's inauguration and he got into president and dropped the coin. And then Melania dropped the coin and then it was over with. I was fucking over with at that point because when she dropped the coin, we just got the hammer dropped on us. Like, it was over with. But people on my channel and specifically in my council, we made a lot of money. We made a lot of money off AI agents. I bought a token at a $6 million market cap called Max token that went to like 140 or something crazy, 100 and something $1 million market cap. And I timed the top perfectly. Then we bought Rye, Micro, and all the little shit Alex Becker was pumping. We got into all of that really, really early. As soon as the wealth group started accumulating, we got into Rye, all of that early. So we made so much money within the AI agent bubble. And that bubble was created by Virtuals. Virtuals started it, and then everybody started like doing AI agent shit. And if you was flipping those coins, you made money. If you still held those coins, you're down 90 to fucking percent. Yes, you are. Well, most of them are down 90%. It is what it is. We did the same playbook with memes. We did the same playbook with AI coins. We did the same playbook with gaming coins. You know, we've been doing the same playbook the entire time, just rotating to the hottest niches and the hottest narratives. That's been basically how you make the money this cycle. Anticipating the old shit that we are holding at some point will run if we get altcoin season. Still waiting on that. Right, chat? Still waiting on that. Melania ended. Oh, bro. Yeah. Melania just crucified us, bro. Like, Trump sent it with his coin. Like, Trump started it like, what? President dropped a coin, a meme coin at that? What? The president said meme coins is collectibles? What? They started like dropping, pumping. And then Melania coin came. Man, everybody tried to take those profits and rotate it into Melania coin. And I know so many people that just got wrecked with that coin. Like, lost all their Trump profits. Lost all they meme profits because they tried to run the same playbook. They tried to run the same playbook by getting into Trump coin and then rotating into his wife coin. But that was just a bad move by so many people. And so many people lost money with Melania and got absolutely giga-wrecked. Yeah, Melania ended altcoin season for sure. It was all fucking bad when she dropped her token. Salute to the Trumps. Man, you ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. All right, so let's see what we're looking at. All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna get up out of here, guys. I appreciate everybody that watched the chat. I mean, watch the video. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Keep your favorite crypto and door entrepreneur and the algorithms. My lips are dry as fuck. My mouth is parched right now. I need to drink some water right now. I really, really need to drink some water. So I'm gonna just get on up out of here. Guys, keep your head on the swivel. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on some things. Again, podcast, I'm going to follow you on X soon as I get back on X after I stop this stream. And make sure y'all go watch that video. It's a really, really good video on BitTensor that I made, man, for anybody that's understanding why BitTensor is the most decentralized version of pure AI, pure decentralization that you're going to get closest of pure AI innovation and intelligence. So make sure y'all go check out that video. Anyway, I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Like and subscribe.